I'm having something to eat later. We're just in a meeting that's already made it. But as this was an half price, 160 yen. I think it would be nicer hot. I know sometimes I think they must think customers are stupid. You know, just put, it's just noodles. These noodles cost 20 pence, 20 yen a packet. There's not even half a rasher of bacon. There's no cabbage. So they spent 30 yen making it. Right, Murray, Anisto. They spent 30 yen making it and selling it for 320 yen. I saw something in there, maybe it was Yahoo. What if New Zealand became Australia's 6th state? What do you think about that, Murray? If they did that, they wouldn't be able to send back the mongrel mob. No, someone's been stealing from my fridge. Tonight I thought I was going to have a carbonara, and I prepared some vegetables and peppers last night. And I thought I'm going to have a carbonara and a bottle of wine. That's what I thought, until I went down to get it earlier today. So I don't know if it's the local people or next door neighbour trying to say, put your fridge inside or I'll steal your food. Do you ever get itchy ears? But there's not. But my young friend has took my truck and is going to get some steel, hopefully. So what do you do? I think maybe you get less earwax as you get older. Last night there was a real lot of food that I liked that was off price, and you know, like on the sushi, sashimi, there were some shrimps and they were lived. But you ask someone to do it. You ask someone to do it. I can't remember if you said, Murray, does your wife work at the hospital, or was it a shop? For a minute I thought that you get them auctioned. Sounds a bit. That sounds a bit dangerous. It might suck your brain out. So you get freebies. I managed to get the World Cup on my computer last night, so that was very happy. How can I get rid of this fucking twat? Yeah, I was like watching it, but because because of this app, this television company, they don't fill the whole screen, and I've got a big screen, and from the bed I can't see it properly. So I'm going to see if I can put a connecting cable from the computer. So I've got a 42-inch TV, so I'm going to see if I can do that. So I can watch it from bed then. I was just wondering if there were any bars in town that were watching it. Yeah, good first goal, but I did went back to bed and they, the same as the England team, they get into penalties and then they lose on penalties. It's a terrible way to lose penalties. There's a young lady, 5 feet to my right. Well, not all that young, but maybe 6 months younger than me. Did I have a drink yesterday? I don't think I had a drink yesterday. So the last 2 weeks I had about 4 days no drink. And about 4 days just one drink. So that's a lot less than usual. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is getting cold, but it's not as cold as Queenstown, as cold as England. Say England now is like 0. In Japan, it's about 10, 11 degrees. Wasn't too bad today when the sun kept peeking out. What temperatures are you getting now? Oh, you're winter, yeah? You're going into summer, I mean. It's like people had better get used to getting in bed or blankets. We had a lot of rain, oh dear. That's why New Zealand's green. Same as England, same as Britain and Ireland. Not much greenery in the Middle East. Oh really? Okay. Or New Zealand. I wouldn't mind some new potatoes, peas, some roast lamb, and some mint sauce. And gravy, of course. Nat King Cole on the radio, on the PA system. I guess but all over the world, forest was cut down, same as in England, yet to build the ships. There's some giant forests or trees in them somewhere in New Zealand, isn't there? And then New Zealanders became very, very rich selling sheep and meat and wool. No, but with really big trees though. I think, if I remember rightly. I'd like to do one, go to these places where they have these trees. I've got a friend, karate friend, I've done videos on him, and it was his idea to bring in these massive trees from Africa. Yes, so that is just for like growing fast wood, yeah? Yeah, I was telling my friend I want to join Costco, get some cheddar cheese. But can't they do it properly? Is that because of cow poo? Oh, lady's getting a phone call. Hey geek, been a long time. Hello. No eaten. Hello, buddy. I found some interesting things. Was it this morning? No, yesterday morning. What day is it today? Tuesday. Ah. Yeah, they have massive problems in America with pig farms, and they have these they have these sewage places. They're just massive places of pig shit. Well, I've been thinking of going to Okinawa because it's so cheap. I know, did you hear me swear? There's one thing that makes me angry are the pig farmers in America. There is this, you know what they do in some of these pig farms in America? They vaporize the poo and then they put it into the air to spread over the land and the neighbors. They're just so evil. You've been watching for 20 minutes and you didn't say anything. That's well, they're just evil, aren't they? They should drown them in it. There was a I don't know what it means, somewhere in Florida. He was a governor, and what he did, he passed all these laws to benefit the pork industry. Then he ended up like being one of these massive. He ended up being one of these massive owners of a pig conglomerate. Just evil. Bye, Murray. Take care, pal. How's your granddad, geek? Well, I'm not in a very good mood. Someone's been. I thought I was going to have a carbonara and a wine. And someone has taken it out of the fridge. So he might be gone soon then. What anime did you watch? Yeah, all these games run at 4 o'clock in the morning. I watched a bit last night of Japan and Croatia. Hunter x Hunter, no idea what that is, mate. Does your mum like anime? That's good, you can watch it together. The woman from Cheers. Well, that's an old film. The woman from Cheers died. '71. Cristiali, that's her. She was a what do you call them? Special people with religion. She was one of those with Tom Cruise and John Travolta. I was thinking of going to that bar I usually go into, but I just spend too much money too quick. Yeah, I'd just be like someone stolen some food out of the fridge, Paddy. So I'm not sure if it's a. No, I'm going to electrify the fridge. That's a good comedian. Chris Shelley, good comedian. Well, she's in Look Who's Talking, was that? The other morning she said konnichiwa. You believe this woman? It's like there's nothing wrong. And then there's the other neighbours that put crap onto my kankenai, K9, not kinai, kankinai, kankenai. I got a warning from YouTube today about not being kind. KEI. Is it? KEI, yeah, KEI. K Kuruma. So what happened to Rachel? Well, she went missing a few weeks ago. She wasn't there for a while. I wonder. Be my guest. Yeah, I could go to Okinawa, you could stay in the house. don't want to talk to her. There's no point in talking to her. She just needs hitting with the car. My PayPal account is nearly at 10,000. I can get a fire hose, but there's no power. Yeah, I have thought about that actually. Cheers, Parik. Is that 40 like? Cheers, mate. Yeah, so I went. Cheers, Rachel. Maybe I thought it was 2, but never mind. I am holding back. Yes, so I went to the local supermarket and there was 2 packets of Angus beef at half price. So I was happy with that. And then there was like a Chinese sauce last night I cut up the onions and the peppers, and so I put that, and there was like a sauce for 100 yen, so that was good. Cheers. So last night in here I forgot 4,000 yen in the return till. I was concentrating on the bloody coins, and if I left 4,000 yen in, and it crossed my mind when I couldn't find it last night. And as soon as I went shopping this morning, and I had forgot it, so I got the 4,000 yen back. But I got some cheese in a can. What's gratin? Cheese gratin. What can I use with cheese gratin? How can I? It was 30 yen. 25 cents for a tin of gratin. How can I use it? I don't know how to use it. BB. Put it on potatoes. Is that what you usually do with it? The Japanese aren't touching it. There was about 20 cans. I got 2 cans for 30 yen each. Now I don't know what to do with it. What about other vegetables? Oh, I guess I've just bought a cauliflower. I can put it on the cauliflower, yeah? Then grill it. What do you think to that, geek? Rachel? Grilling that cauliflower. Or should I put something else in with the cauliflower? You know, when you get into watching YouTube videos, one I watched I ate a cucumber every day. Or even I eat, this guy said he eats it, and then he was going on the benefits. He's a doctor, and he was going on about the benefits of eating a cucumber daily. Cures bad breath. Oh, that was the fella you was talking about, yeah? Oh dear. I mean, he's about the same age as your dad. Oh dear. Did he smoke? Yeah, still fairly young these days though, isn't it? Well, my granddad died of cancer and my sister, but they're like they smoke like chimneys. Yeah, I've had like this last 2 weeks. I've cut down. I've had 4 days no alcohol. 4 separate days, not 4 days, not 4 days running. And then the other day I had. The other day just one drink, like a bottle of beer, for example. So I think it's the cold weather that's making me stop. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen it on YouTube. There was a documentary and they used to praise, they were smoking. The doctors didn't even know that smoking was bad for you. And in fact, I think doctors recommended it in the 1930s and 1940s. I think 40s when they all came back from the war. Well, my dad smoked and he had both of his legs amputated. And then how old was your granddad? Similar age to Doug. Yeah, that's your. Oh, I'm looking at long names. Yeah, 89 is long. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I keep trying to tell people. I move about a lot, but they're not impressed. But I know when I worked for Uber, I was working like 15 hours a day for 6 weeks. Not much rest in the day. Yeah, well, you cannot say that about me, Parik. What, in the same state? So I've got to stop commenting on people's videos. But sometimes they drive me crazy. Especially the short videos. No, Victoria's right at the bottom, yeah? Is that a Sheffield Shield? So you flew down there, yeah? Yeah, I think the Sheffield Shield is in there. You drove down? How far? How many miles is that? That's a long way, isn't it? $1,800. Wow. Is it a trustworthy car? I drove across America about 35 years ago, and that was about 3,500 miles, about 6,000 K. by myself. They gave me 1 tank of gas. Modern car should be okay then. Did you watch the football, Australia? Yeah, I know Broken Hill. The only reason I know Broken Hill because I used to buy shares, and there was one company called Broken Hill Proprietary. Say no more then. That's a long time ago. Don't mind Leicester. Yeah, that was great. I loved that about Leicester when there was one guy and I think he put £50 on it, and they were like 500 to 1 to win the Premier League. That was brilliant. Didn't the was it the Leicester chairman that died in the helicopter crash? Was that Leicester? I think it was, wasn't it? Well, the guy that plays for Leicester, the big star, he's from Sheffield. He's got a trouble-causing wife. Vardy, that's him. Yeah, he used to play for Stocksbridge, just on the edge of Sheffield. I used to work out there when I was a telephone engineer. Very hilly. In fact, when the Tour de France came to England, it was up Sheffield, because Sheffield's got 7 hills. My plans for Xmas, well, no one wants to use me as Santa, that's for sure. Maybe tidy the house up. I have started, so I'll finish. Fix up a phone. Try and catch a wine thief. No, I don't have Xmas lunch. No, I wouldn't want one at any. There's a place called what's it called now? They make okay food, but at the other places like American restaurant bars, it's not very good. I saw one a few weeks ago of the Thanksgiving dinner. It looked absolutely awful. I might make a Yorkshire pudding in my nan oven. Thanksgiving? Oh, it's an American holiday, Parik. The 3rd week in November, I think. Wow, big group then. Have you already booked your tickets? It's for when the trouble causers from England arrived in America. They started a tradition of Thanksgiving. Then they killed all the Indians. Not your Indians, the American Indians. Yeah, hopefully prices might have dropped down in Deus. The other Indians. Yeah, Patrick, come on. Yeah, there's. I think there's quite a few more than that, though. I think maybe they're the famous ones. Maybe there's several hundred tribes. Do a quick search. How many Indian tribes are there in North America? Yeah, be careful in Bali. Do not drive in Bali. It's very dangerous. My friend died in Bali. Don't drive in Bali. It's very dangerous. Very high death rate on the roads. Yeah, actually, my friend Justin, he died. He did the same thing. They spread his ashes. He was a surfer. And he was knocked off a bike into a ditch. They found him the next morning. Bali is in Indonesia. I went for 2 weeks with the family and I did nothing but poop. Not very good, honestly, continuously. I feel like a beer now. Wow, 705, wow. Bali Belly, yeah. But the wife and kids didn't have it. They had no problem whatsoever. Yep, I've been to quite a few places in Asia. Scheduled tribes. Yeah, I guess if you don't do it properly, they'll be asking at the airport what's in it. I don't know. My least favorite was probably Korea. Had good times in Bangkok, Phuket. Just so I haven't been to India. Or Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. I'm watching this food program on Sri Lanka. It looked very interesting, the food. Yeah, you get two, Christmas, yeah, 2 months, two deaths, yeah. I'm not going anywhere at the moment. I had 12 goes on the lottery yesterday, absolutely rubbish. But still another jackpot on Thursday. No, but I didn't, well, for most of the, I was Santa. So I was Santa, then the day after I finished, I would go to, me and the family would go to Hawaii. Oh my God, December's not a good month for you, is it? So you're not studying for long then? Oh my God. Quel âge avez-vous? ¿Cuál años tiene? Trying to think when my sister passed away. Oh, good for you. Très bon. Yeah, well, it's also, that happens a lot where the one partner dies, they've been together a long time, the other one goes soon after. That's why I divorced a wife. I didn't want her having that problem. Well, I think if they spent a long time together, yeah. Mate, I've got itchy ears. Now I'm a pirate. Do you guys know Aurora? She's a Norwegian singer. There was a drinks table in the Daily Mail today, and it showed who were the biggest drinkers. And England or the United Kingdom, they were about halfway down the list. And the biggest drinkers were the Baltic states and Czechoslovakia. I know Nora Jones. Her dad is Ravi Shankar. No, Aurora. Yeah, of course. Yeah, very shame, yeah. I thought he was a bit of a knob, but then when I started looking more at him and like clips of him, he just seemed a very nice guy. nice, friendly guy. But, you know, I misjudged him at first. Yeah, I saw it, yeah. I think he had too many women on his mind at the time. Yeah, very young. Yes, I think he was sharing his bed with 3 or 4 women. Maybe he was taking some Viagra. Yeah, I think my heart's all right, because the way that a few people have made me angry and have gone ballistic, and I just haven't had a problem. But I've had a few bike accidents this year, so that's what I've got to, that's my main concern at the moment. I know, why don't you tell the people that are making me angry? Like the stupid videos on those 20-second alcoholic driving. No, it's just it's 50cc delivery bike. Do you watch YouTube Shorts or TikTok? Yeah, on YouTube, there's short videos, people coming out with, they're coming out with these things that are supposed to tell you how to live a better life, or they think they're some kind of guru or something. No, if you've got a driving license, a car license, you don't need a license for the bike. No, I just felt it. It was quite a way away, so but we did feel a shake. Not sad. I like Sadhguru. No, I like him. Bit like fake people doing stupid things in Walmart and supermarkets, messing about with staff who work at those places, thinking they're trying to be funny. Those people make me really angry. Will I be streaming on Christmas Day? Probably. Yeah, I've just been very busy the last few days, so I haven't been streaming every day. Who is Sadhguru? Fantastic, man. Funny you should ask. If you send me 5,000 rupees, I will give you a direct line. Oh, you think so? I like him. He seems to make a lot of sense. He's a lot better than bloody Boris Johnson or that guy in Canada, Trudeau. But there's nothing wrong with that, is it? But to tell you the truth, when in my teens, I didn't eat a lot of meat. Very rare I ate meat. If you had like a sausage and tomato sandwich, that was about it. But most of the food was beans on toast, fish and chips. Veillards? What are Veillards? I don't know. Is that vegetarian? French for vegetarian? VA, is that old people? Yeah, there are some people that say vegetarian diet does have deficiencies, and some say they don't. But maybe if they don't have deficiencies, maybe they're not 100% vegan. Oh wow! I might be able to get that on the 20th if it goes over 10,000 yen. Thank you very much. But they're still topping me tax. I need to send in a tax form, I think. Then I might get some back pay. It's called the W8EN form. Not everybody has the same opinion. But it's nice to see that some do. Thanks, Rachel. Mitchell. I'll try to stay out of prison before you come in March. Cheers, Lovell, I appreciate it. Japanese Christmas cake. Well, they're not proper Christmas cakes, are they? You know, my first serious girlfriend, their dad used to make Christmas cakes, but fruit pudding. And he used to make them in June for all the family. All these fruit puddings. They're great. But I don't know, what is a Christmas cake? I don't know, Rachel, do you know that if a girl is not married by the time she is 25, she is called Christmas cake? Did you know that? Cheers, Mum, Christina. Well, yeah, most of the time we'd be in Hawaii by the Christmas. I think the only thing I would like is a fruit cake. Maybe I should make one. Cheers, Parik. Did you use your mum's credit card? That'd be all right, wouldn't it? Sad get. What is that big motorbike that he's got? You see a lot of people. What do you mean? Oh, see a lot of people like me. Oh, see. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, Parik's a good lad. He's always on here. It's quite informative as well. Very smart lad. Yeah. Well done. Now get your dad's credit card. But this oh, you're going to Singapore. Oh, you got the card for Singapore, yeah? Are you going to that big new... My daughter went But I think they went up to the top of, they didn't stay, maybe they went to the top of that posh hotel, the one that's on big stands. Have you seen that one, Rach? It's a massive hotel with a swimming pool on the very top. Looks fantastic. Yeah, well, it seems now a lot of people, they're not getting boyfriends and girlfriends. Young lad that works for me, he's not interested. Cheers, buddy. I don't know the name of it, but it comes in all the. If you click on Tour Singapore, is that it? Marina Bay Sands. Okay, yeah, it's a fantastic looking thing, but I'm guessing it's very expensive to stay there. Oh, really? You're gonna stay there one day? How much is it, Parik? How many of you are going? What is an infinity pool? All right, Rich. What is an infinity pool? Is that where it's very, very dark? Wow, that's expensive, yeah. That's $140 each. Yeah, but it's nice you can say you went there, yeah. But the best way to do it, sharing the room with 3 or 4 people. Oh, really? That sounds too scary for me. Oh, sorry. Was he born? Your Indian friend? He was born in America. People are still wearing masks here. I might go and get. As soon as I got all that money from you and Rachel, that was great. Oh, so last night I was coming through and I didn't eat anything. You know, like from about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Like a, I forget what they call it. If you go for so long, it's like fasting, but it's like a 14-hour fast and it helps you lose weight. And so even though I wanted to eat these things, it was just, I couldn't do it. What, he came to India for schooling? I guess it'd be a lot cheaper, yeah. Oh, that girl's perfume. It's not very often that Japanese people wear perfume. This is what I use. This is what, now and again, I treat myself with this. That's a tiramisu. This is one of my favorites. This one. That is fresh cream, and sometimes I just eat all of it at once. Let's have a beer. What beer shall we have? They have lots of choices of beer. This is one of the famous beers in Japan, Yebish. Maybe I'll have a small beer. Just have a small one. He does it okay. I'll tell him to get his mum's credit card. When this get this credit card, what it was, there was a television series a long time ago called Taxi, and the manager of the taxi rank was Danny DeVito. And so what he did, he got fired from the taxi, and so he started being a salesman, like doing cold calling, and he was just saying to if you got a kid, he'd go, do you know where mummy keeps a credit card? I know, yeah, I used to like that. Very funny when people used to say no homo. That was quite funny. People don't say it now though. So last night on this machine, I left 4,000 yen in there. Ah, もらいました。もらいました。ありがとう。So that girl has just told me that. How much is the general beer? Well, there's two types of beer. This is the more costly type, and then the more costly. They have some new brews now. You know, modern brewery. We've got that's more expensive. And then there's Kirin and Sapporo. They're about 200, 300 yen now for a larger can than this. And then they have something that is not proper beer. They use like a liqueur to make the beer. But I never. I've drunk a few cans in my life, but usually I don't think it doesn't taste very nice. But a lot of people that have got no taste or got no money, they drink it. Good so much. Yeah, I remember when we were in Thailand with the family. The last day I booked an expensive room, and that was like $100 for a really nice room, $100 a day. Hey, Rich. What does that mean? There's no alcohol? Are you serious? None at all? That sounds... How far is that from Mumbai? Surely not all of Mumbai is no alcohol. Cheers, Rich. This is the best beer. Yeah, bis. Now they call this crazy. In America, they have dry states, which means no hard alcohol. Cheers, I hope it's for you too. Hopefully see you next year, yeah? Hopefully I can get on Britain's Got Talent. That is the aim for next year. But if you get in America, if you go to a dry state, you can go to a bar, you can take in a bottle of whiskey or a bottle of gin, and you buy it from the bar. You buy like a Coca-Cola, and then they will give you a glass, and you can drink your alcohol with their Coca-Cola. Can you believe that? To your health. Desidaru. I don't think so. I just told you I don't like cheap beer. Even in England, when I would drink the stronger beer, or Stella Artois or Guinness. That's my birthday. April 30th. I actually share my birthday with another YouTuber who's from Bradford, I think, or Leeds in Yorkshire, and also Willie Nelson, and also, you remember, no, never, don't want to. Do you know the gorgeous girl? Okay, cool. Well, you coming there, yeah? So, you know the girl that was in Marilyn Monroe and James Bond, she also shares the same birthday. It just shows how lucky she is. I don't really follow anime, but I might start looking at that. I'm just too busy. I've just got so many things to do now. A beard kit. Can you knock off the D? I don't know. Maybe I'll just use air conditioner, but I can't even manage. Even when I go to the centre, I don't always do it. That's it. You got it. A beard, but if you take the D off, it's like a bear kit. But beard, take the D off, beer. Yeah. Well, you can get a beer kit. I made my own beer once. It's just, yeah, I've tried Kingfisher. I like Kingfisher. It's good. Yeah, but then you have to buy all the stuff to go with it. A big barrel, a ton of. You get like a canister with syrup, and then you get a beer and some drip drop things, and then you leave it 6 weeks in the cupboard. Do you drink Kronenberg? I don't. Maybe I would drink Tui's in Australia. I'm sure you drink beer as well in France. Everybody drinks wine now, my friend. I'm sorry to offend your. I don't know, Panic. Might do. Vitamin E. Well, in England, in Britain now, a lot of the pubs are closing down. What's it like in Australia, Rachel? The pubs closing down? Oh, really? Oh, that's not good then. Maybe by the time you get over, I might have stopped drinking. Yeah, that's quite funny. So more and more pubs are opening in India, and more are closing down in Britain. Yeah, all over the world, governments seem to be getting worse and worse. Yeah, well, that's why that's why I've been cutting down rates. See, just then, small can. I don't usually do that. Like I say, it's in the last few weeks, I've had maybe 2 or 3 days where I've drunk 3 or 4 and 5, but majority of times I've drunk some days no beer, 1 beer or 2 beers. So, and I've only had 2 bottles of wine. I don't know. Well, for example, one of the bad places was Gusto, and so now that was like what they put prices up 20%, 25%. But I don't go there now. So if they're putting the prices up, I don't usually buy it. So I bet you can put some alcohol in Lassie, can't you? What do you think, Geek? Geek has been drinking sake. It's cheap sake. The price of beer in supermarkets has not changed much. One shop I went to, it was 600 yen for a large bottle of beer. That is now 700. But but that's what I'm saying. Maybe you can put some alcohol in Lassie. Sake is a rice wine. But you can, for example, you can put Kahlua. You can put Kahlua in milk. So I was very happy last night when I put a message on Facebook and someone helped me point me in the right direction so I could watch the game. But what I would really like is to watch a game that was on about 7 o'clock or something. No, not really. No. Maybe have 2 or 3 sets a month, some morning breakfast now and again. But like I say, It's 270 yen now for a sandwich and a coffee. KFC, I used to eat it on special. They have on the 28th of the month. They have a special day because that is ni and wa, and niwa in Japanese is like bird. So that's their special day, and they knock 300 or 400 yen off a party set. But I stopped doing that because it was the chicken was too greasy. Burger King, if I am in town, there is no Burger King near me, but I prefer Burger King to Max. But it's a few hundred yen more. It's more expensive. The sun was trying to poke his way out today, but it was like it's about 10 degrees. Watch Cold Rock. I might have seen him. No, it's not like I think they're saying in England now. It's like 0 degrees or that 0 degrees for the coming up weekend. So it's going to be quite cold in Britain. There's no snow in this area. There's sometimes. Bloody hopeless. I had 12 goes. But it's still a big jackpot on Thursday. I had 2 lines last week. I won 2,000 yen last week. But then I just bought the Friday lotto. Yeah, I think the first thing I would do would book a month at the Nagoya Park, North Park or something. Wow, he's got banned from India. There's a guy called Bald and Bankrupt, and he's in Japan now, I think. Yeah, I think I'd just travel. Oh, I see. I wonder where you're gone to. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to, go through that. Did it come on quite suddenly then, Rachel? I am too busy, Paddy. Yeah, I think that'd be cool to speak. What do you think is cooler, to learn Russian or learn Hindi? Yeah, you don't want to be trying people's patience, do you? Wow. That likes, that like sounds like something out of a film, doesn't it? Eh? What a thing to do, eh? No, but it just sounds like something from a film, when like he loves his mate, and then this is what his mate, it could have been his last wish or whatever, or they'll have a drink together, something like that. Yeah, I always thought Russian were cooler. And then I was thinking about it, and I was watching some shit programs, and and then Russia invaded Ukraine. Well, is that good or bad? I think I've probably seen that call rock when he's like, oh, when it says like, white guy starts speaking Hindi, blah blah blah. I think he just likes, I don't know. It seems too much of a show off to me. Like I don't, show off speaking Japanese in my videos. Probably because my Japanese is shit. After you'll have to ask your dad if he can carry me. I'm 110 kilograms. Oh, I remember that. Is that say hello? मेरी हिंदी अच्छी है. I think my son is 150 kilograms. My Hindi is good. Jaldi, jaldi. So what's that, Rach? One of the sisters what? BB, stop diverting questions, please. Concentrate on this thread. Jaldi karo. Oh, really? Oh dear. Well, yeah, I guess it's a good thing that your dad brought him back, eh? That they've been on the national news. You know, one of those famous, one of those famous. There was, you know, sometimes you get like people, you know, like there's a famous young girl, and then there's a really good-looking guy with a big beard. Then there's a toothless guy when they crashed his car into his mate's shop. And Jason, who was one of the people on here, he actually knew one of those guys. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, there's a very famous one with a little girl surfer, and her dad was an Olympian or something, and she was on the national news, and she was talking about her dad. No, I don't like Cold Yaki Soba. No, you was asking questions. You was asking too many questions to Parik, and this stream is about me. I am the star. Well, I should imagine it. I should imagine it would be crying, Rachel. No, I'm not narcissist. I just don't want people. I just don't want people on the thread going back and forth talking about different things. If you're not happy, go to Cold Rock. Well, guys, my young friend has borrowed my truck tonight. Hopefully, he's going to load it up with a lot of steel. So I've got to go and meet my friend. Yeah, it's not a good thing, is it? So. Right, Mitchell, Rachel. Parik, thanks for the donations. That was really nice of you two guys. Really appreciate it. And I will get over 10,000 or 8,000 yen, and then I can collect. Then they will pay me. So that's very nice of you. Cheers, guys. And I'll see if I can do a broadcast again in the next couple of days. I'm going to be doing some work. Check out. Don't go. You're late to the party, knowledgeable variable. Well, if I talk for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, then someone else is going to. I've got things to do, my friend. Next time. Knowledgeable variable. Oh dear. Next time, KV. See you later, guys. Bye bye. Rach, Parik, later.